my friends, to the Psychic Next Door. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. And those that have been with us throughout the duration, we are so grateful for you. My name is Rayla, and I am a psychic medium. All of the readings you'll see on this channel and otherwise are spirit-led. I simply use the tarot as a tool for additional insights and clarity. Please take a moment to subscribe and like my channel. It allows my readings to reach those that are in much need of messages from spirit. Also, make sure to check out your yearly readings for 2025. They are jam-packed with some excellent messages and predictions coming your way. All right, let's dive into your reading, my beautiful Taurus friends. And we're going to take a look at the next 4 to 6 weeks. Remember, my friends, timing is fluid, and these readings are not one-to-one. They're general messages. So if it doesn't resonate with you today, just go ahead and leave it behind. All right, normally I pull the cards, but these two came out. They really wanted to convey one of your first messages here for the next 4 to 6 weeks. So let's pull the rest and see what we have for you. Ooh. I've got to tell you, we've got some really powerful energy. So they're also kind of sharing with me that perhaps the year started out with you with a punch. You left 2024 into 2025 and where things sometimes kind of die down as the year changes, they're making me feel that it was very different for you guys. It was a very different energy. All right. So let's dive into this and see what's coming your way. The Justice, Temperance, and Wheel of Fortune. So right off the bat, they're making me feel that things have been very stressful and hectic and just, I don't know, just overwhelming. I'm just getting a very overwhelming feeling, a very 5 of Cups feeling, right? You've kind of been down. Things haven't necessarily been going your way, or there's been a lot of miscommunication, like you say A and someone interprets B. And it feels very employer related. Perhaps things of the communication at work or with your family. It's been really off. Like you can't seem to really come together on issues or conversations. Does that make sense? So right off the bat, for some of you, they are showing me a very long process that perhaps you've been going through. I don't want to say you were in a court or anything like that, because I don't get that feeling. It's not like a trial or anything. Perhaps it's a small claims court, civil court. Just they're showing me documents, things of that nature. So like on a smaller scale, right? Perhaps you've been fighting for something, or you've been waiting for something to come in that hasn't come in. Spirit is asking that you take it easy. Okay, that's what they're showing me with the Temperance. Okay, balance is key. I'm getting an overwhelming sense of frustration from this situation. For those of you that are going through it, understand that this is for a small group of you, but nonetheless, it's a group of you that are watching this video that are looking for some answers. Okay, Spirit is saying basically hold tight. The tide is turning in your favor. It's going to take a little longer than you anticipated. For some of you, I feel that you're saying, well, it's already taken too long. I get that. Spirit gets that. Sometimes it's not on our time, it's on their time. Okay, things have to evolve and develop at the right timing is key for everything. Okay, but Spirit wants you to know, if you hold on, things are going to go in your favor. Things are going to go your way. Okay, for some of you, you're expecting X thing to happen. Okay, and it's almost like, and I'm going to use money as an example, because that's what they're sharing with me. This may not be monetary for you. It may be something else. Take it how it resonates. But let's say you're waiting on 10 grand. Okay. They're showing me 75%. So maybe you're only going to get 75% of that. So if you're going into battle regarding something else, you may not get everything you want or everything you desire, but a good portion to where, okay, you're going to be content with it. At least it's over. You know, you got something out of it. The tide did turn in your favor. Okay, just not 100% is what they're showing me. After this situation, they want to add one more note here. For some of you, this is going to really change who you are. I think that this situation that you've been going through, okay, has been overwhelming you so much that it's kind of like it's beat you down. Okay, they're highlighting 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. It's just been a disappointing time and journey for you. For some, financially, right? They showed me the words eviction. So perhaps it has something to do with housing for some of you. Perhaps you had to leave a situation. It even could be a roommate situation, a family situation. Someone's leaving your household. You're leaving the household. You're breaking away from this situation. Perhaps they're showing me a title, a title of a car, a title of a house. There's some physical piece that you've been battling over with someone, is what they're sharing with me. Okay. Again, it's going to come to your favor. Not for most of you, it's not going to be the 100% in your favor, but enough to where you could put this to rest. You've got some confirmation, some validation from this situation, right? Because this is the type of energy that I was feeling in my meditation for you guys. You're just down and out. Perhaps you've had to put money into something that you didn't expect, something that really doesn't serve you, but you didn't have a choice but to do it, right? Sometimes a bill comes in a little larger than we expect. Something happens in our home. A car breaks down. Something of that nature that kind of has really kept you down. Okay? But the tide is turning. You're getting past it. All right? You're moving away from what no longer serves you. You're going into better times and better situations. They're showing me that you're going to be connecting with an individual. Okay? And it appears to me that is towards the end of this process, or maybe like towards the tail end of this situation that you're going through, or maybe just when a fresh start begins for you. They show some renewed and fresh energy with someone. Now, for some of you, it's almost like you'll be starting out as friends. You know, it's like a friendly thing. No one's going into it with expectations or anything of that nature. It's almost like maybe you've met, or you're connecting over a common bond of some sort. Okay? And this feels like it's going to bring happier times for you. So for some of you, it's not necessarily a romantic relationship, okay? It's maybe a friend that you really have never had, like a really good friend that's coming through for you, that you want, you've always wanted so badly, that comes through in an unexpected way. I'm seeing someone out for coffee, so perhaps that's kind of how you trip into them. For some of you, I am seeing a computer online. Perhaps it's a group, a support group of some sort, or maybe a group that, you have common interests, like crypto groups and stuff like that, gardening, all that sort of stuff, where you kind of find yourself in these groups of people that have the same common interest and likes, and you kind of connect with somebody that you haven't. It's bringing you to a better time. It's almost like this is fading away. I kind of like see this in your past, this situation. Now, I want to say that Spirit is also showing me the months March and April. Okay, so perhaps for some of you, this situation is continuing through March and April for you to get through it and get on with it. And then mid-year, the tides turn for you. Okay. For some of you, it's going to move a lot quicker. For some of you, you're in the heat of this situation, and it's going to clear up in the next 4 to 6, 8 weeks. And then the tide is going to turn. Spirit wants me to mention this card here again. There's a feeling coming from here. Do you know when you're going through something and the end is near? And even when it ends, you've been in it so long, you just kind of wallow in it for a while. You just sit in this energy that is just not good for you, right? Because you've been in it so long, it's kind of like, wow, is that really a silver lining coming, right? Are the tides really turning for me? So be a little cautious, all right? Be a little cautious. Move out of this energy. Feel free to know that this doesn't serve you, and it's okay to feel good again. And I know that probably sounds weird for some of you, but someone needs to hear that. Someone needs to hear that, because when I say timing is everything, and timing is key, and timing is different for everyone, some of you, because you may sit in this energy still, because of this situation you've been going through, you may maintain it longer. You may keep this energy. I mean, that's the best way to put it. This not so fresh feeling. You may keep it longer than you need to, or that you want to, just because you've been sitting in it for so long. Does that make sense? So it's like a new and fresh opportunity comes your way. The tides are turning, but you're still in this like walking away. Your energy isn't renewed. I hope that makes sense. I hope this resonates for some of you, but Spirit really wanted to hone in on that feeling. Hopefully so you kind of see it for what it is and you kind of get out of it, right? Because then they're flashing the Empress. They're flashing the Six of Cups. They're flashing the Lovers. Okay? They're showing me over here another vision of a restaurant. So perhaps, and it looks to be, I don't want to say fancy or anything, but on maybe a little upscale, right? Not your dive bar, I guess is what they're trying to depict. And you kind of strike up a conversation with someone. Now, for some of you, it's not a bar. It's not a restaurant. It's a bookstore. It's a coffee shop. I still see the coffee shop image. That's why it keeps coming up. You strike up a conversation, maybe with somebody at work, right? You're in the lunch room or wherever you guys go, and you just happen to bump into each other. You've seen each other in a meeting. You've seen each other in different circumstances, but really haven't connected. You're going to be connecting with this person now. All right. This person is kind of, the tide is turning for you to meet this individual. Okay. It's kind of like a refresher for your life. You know, the bottom of the deck is showing your overall energy of the Seven of Pentacles. You're almost like, they want to use both of these. Okay. This is your overall energy here, is what they're sharing. Part of you has had one eye open. Okay, and what that means from Spirit is you've been looking to see what else is out there, what better things, life has to offer you. Okay, you've been looking at your current circumstances, and while you've worked hard and you've created what you've created, you're wondering if there's more. There's a real reason we feel these things, right? It's almost like a slight nudge. And Spirit is sharing with me, my beautiful Taurus friends, that you have felt it throughout perhaps the last 6 months of 2024, right? But we haven't done anything about it. We haven't cleared out some energy in order to allow the tide to turn. And also you're sitting in this other energy of a situation that you've been in for a while, and that's kind of not letting you move on, right? So some action needs to take place. But when you have the time, when you start to move away, right, from what no longer serves you, and some of you, I'm actually seeing a vision of you're physically moving. So whether it be from one apartment to another, one side of town to another, one city in your area to another, they're showing me one person going from one state to another. And that physical move also understands oftentimes we kind of need that reset and refresh. Getting yourself out of those circumstances physically gives you that new start, because some of you, you're not really sure what to do here. Okay. You've got this big question mark. You're not really sure how to move on from the situation. And sometimes it's just packing up and getting out. Changing your circumstances. For some of you, it's showing me that perhaps you live in an area where it's kind of like a bit gloomy, or, you know, the winter months, it keeps you down, okay? They're highlighting this right here for the winter months. That energy usually of the winter is kind of like hibernation, and we're not as active and focused on making changes in our lives, right? Perhaps that's why for some of you in the next 4 to 6 weeks, in different types of populations and tropical settings and areas, may move quicker than others. Perhaps some of your winter needs to pass for you to really dive in and make these changes. And that's okay. Okay? Timing is different for everyone. But regardless, my Taurus friends, you're moving into this direction. Okay? This is presenting itself. It's almost like they're showing me the Ace of Wands, that opportunity next to the Wheel of Fortune, right? Some of you are literally going to receive a phone call. And it's showing me others of you, perhaps you're online applying or doing some research into looking at things, and you're going to put yourself out there. Okay? Once you make that uncomfortable step, and it's an uncomfortable step to get out of this energy and into another, to physically move if that's what you're calling for, right? To apply for a job after being at a job for so long, okay? They're showing me the words being taken advantage of. Perhaps you're being taken advantage of, okay? In the workplace, at home, whatever the case may be, in a relationship, in a friendship. We're going to start moving out of this, all right? As the winter months leave us, you're going to realize that there's better for you, okay? You're going to stand more in your power. All right, you're going to know that there's better for you, and you're going to go get it. All right, my beautiful Taurus friends, we are going to draw one spirit animal oracle card to tie this in. And I'm also going to draw the Mind Info oracle card to bring together your reading here. But it looks like some great things are ahead for you, Taurus. I'm really excited. Feel free to drop a comment if you feel it coming, if perhaps an opportunity has already piqued your interest. Oftentimes, I've noticed that when you guys chat on my comments, some of you are connecting for the first time, and others of you are really kind of getting to know each other, you know, and that could be the start of something. I'm not saying you're going to meet someone on my channel through the chat, but you never know. You never know where it's going to start. All right. We have drawn the antelope. Decisive action. You are being told unequivocally that it's time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action towards making your dreams a reality. You have a door in front of you. Trust your instincts here. This ties everything we've talked about in this reading, right? When you make the decision to move forward on what's happening, leaving what no longer serves you. Okay, for some of you, the justice will bring something to an end so you can start something new. All right, for some of you, you're just needing a new place to live, a new area, perhaps a new job, a new opportunity. Once you make the decision that you're going to make this happen, things are going to start moving. And they're showing me the Eight of Wands. And I believe the Eight of Wands is when things start moving very quickly. So that's very exciting. All right, this card flew out, so we are going to take it. Choice. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition. Eliminate everyone's input and feel your way into the choice that is right for you. The time is now, Taurus. It was a pleasure doing this reading for you, and I'll see you guys soon.